Shout out to Anna and Mary. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for regular uploads and your chance to be included in shout outs for future videos. Shout out to Murray Radanich from Genuine Australia Store. It's a great directory for other Australian businesses such as myself. So if you are wanting to shop locally, definitely head on to this website, and also on the Instagram. Murray's got an Instagram as well, and I just think it's such a great thing that he's trying to do to bring consumers and Australian businesses together. You can also list your Australian business on this website as well, so be sure to contact Murray Radanich if you are interested in putting your business on the website. And be sure to check out the website if you are wanting to find other Australian businesses, because it's really, really important, as we know, in the last couple of years, to support local.
Hi George, look what I got today, Mr. Dawn Organics. It finally came, and now you're going to watch me unboxing it. I'm so excited. You know, when I went to the mailbox, you can smell the scent of the soaps coming out of my mailbox. Oh, you have it packaged so nice. Ooh. Wow, this is the ocean water one. Oh, that smells divine. This one is the hibiscus petals oatmeal and oat milk. Boy, your bars are so chunky. I love the size of your bars. I'm going to have to do that. That's amazing. Those sizes are nice and chunky. And this one is the rose petals, oatmeal, and oat milk. Oh, heavenly. And this is the one I waited for, right? Wow. So which one is the carnation one? Am I waiting on a carnation one? Or is this one the carnation one? Where's the carnation one? So I think I'm missing the carnation one. Anyway, I love them all. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Dawn Organics. Remember I said I didn't know which one was the carnation one? Well, guess what? It's this one. And overjoyed, I am feeling the soap that you sent just for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's really nice to get in front of the camera again and make another video for this Saturday. So I was planning to not make anything for this Saturday, like video wise. I do have a few other videos ready to edit, but I thought I'll do the oat milk, ultra concentrated oat milk, because it seems that that's what people have been asking for. And also I wanted to say thank you to everybody for sending messages both over social media and the comments on YouTube, get well messages, so thank you very much. And of course, as you've seen the video just before, I uploaded a small clip. Thank you to Donna Hayes. She bought some soaps from me a few weeks ago, and she's obviously in the States, and she sent me a video, and it really cheered me up when she found out that I was sick with CV-19. So thank you very much, Donna Hayes, very much appreciated. It really did put a really huge smile on my face that day. And also a shout out to Murray Radanich from Great Australian Store, and of course the video that you've seen before. He's got a fantastic website going, and over his social media, trying to bring Australian businesses and consumers together. and support locally. So it's just a fantastic initiative. Right, so how I make my ultra concentrated oat milk, as you've seen me use in previous videos, I weigh out the desired amount of organic oats, and then I times it by 1.3, so that's how I work out how much water to add. So today I'm just going to be doing a fairly small batch because I do have enough for quite a few batches, but I just wanted to give a general idea of how I do it. So I'm going to weigh out 300 grams of oats, and then I times 300 by 1.3, and I get 390 grams of distilled water. So that's how much distilled water I am going to use. So I will weigh out 300 grams. Oat milk is really easy to make. One of the easiest ones out of, well, coconut milk and almond milk is really easy, but it's just a little more time consuming because it takes about 24 hours, or 24 to 48 hours. So it's 300 grams of oats, and then I will weigh out 390 grams, or you can just do 400 grams, it's that 10 grams ain't going to make a difference. But anyway, that's went a little bit over, but that's okay. It's absolutely fine. And then what I do is, it's going to be very thick, but that's okay. We want it extra concentrated because we only want to use a small amount of oat milk in our soap recipes, and the reason why it's great doing it this way is because it's a really big space saver. I was just using way too much space before when I was doing it. So you just mash it together, don't blend yet. So you just mash. Get all the liquid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend this together as best as I can. It's going to be very thick. And then once I've finished blending it, I'm going to put it in a nut milk bag and then squeeze as much of it as I can out. And I put it in ice cube trays, and then I store it in the freezer. And I use 1 cube per 1 kilo of oil. So usually with the slab you see me work with, that's 6 kilos of oil, so I use 6 cubes. And I just find that it really does not, even though it seems like it's such a small amount to add, I've noticed a huge increase in quality of the bars actually, compared to when I was using 100% oat milk for the water phase, but it was just much more diluted. Wasn't as concentrated as this, and I was just using way too much room. But I find that doing it this way just saves so much room, and it does not. The quality is not less. It's the actual quality is a lot better, I find. So I'm just going to blend this together and squeeze it all out, and I'll show you how I do my oat milk. Right, so now I'm squeezing it all out, and as you can see, I call it oat butter actually. Sometimes I refer to it as oat butter, because as you can see, it's just so rich and creamy, as you can see on my gloves. And it's just so beautiful, like it's, absolutely. Oat milk, and I know I've said it, in all my oat videos, this oat milk is my absolute favorite to work with in soap recipes. So it comes out really nice and thick, and I just keep squeezing and squeezing until I can't squeeze anymore. And yeah, like a little goes a long way. As you can see, it's extra thick and extra concentrated. So don't get tempted, even though it looks like, it could use more water. Don't fall for that trap. Just keep blending, keep pulsating with a stick blender. If you have an actual blender, you can use a blender. I don't see why you can't. But you don't need to do that. Just use, your same stick blender you use for soap making. Get all of it out. Just keep squeezing until you get as much of it out as possible. And this is how I make my oat milk. So very cost effective. It's less than 10 cents per cube once I squeeze out all the water out. And it just creates a beautiful, silky, luxurious, hydrating lather. Very inexpensive. 1,000 times better than what you buy already pre-made. This is just beautiful. And especially when you go for the organic oats. The organic oats are much higher in saturated fats and just the fat content in general. Oats actually surprisingly have a lot of oil in them. So when you get a good quality oat, you will get a beautiful, rich, luxurious oat milk, like how we're squeezing it out now. So obviously, if you can make this, if you want to eat it, like if you want to drink it, but obviously add more water, so it can be a little bit more runny. But for soap purposes, it's just beautiful, and you can just, apply the same concept. If you were like wanting to use it in desserts or sweets or whatever you're going to use it for. Obviously just the more water, but this is how I do all my ultra concentrated milks, even with the almond and the coconut. It's not as thick like this when it's almond and coconut, but it comes out extra white and it's just absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. Well, I used to save the oats and then use it in the soap. So it's like a zero waste thing. But I found like after you squeeze it all out, as you can see here, the oats go a little bit soggy, and it can create a bit of a sludgy type consistency in your cold process soap. So I don't recommend using the oats after you squeeze all the oat milk out of it. If you were wanting to put oats in your soap, you just put fresh, oats. And what I usually do with that is, as you see in my videos, I just put the fresh oats in the oil phase when I melt the coconut oil, and obviously when I add the ice cubes, I melt them together, and then I put the oats, and then I blend it with a stick blender before adding the olive oil and the live water. So that's kind of how I do my double oat recipes. But yeah, so I think I've squeezed the majority out. Let's see if I can squeeze any more. Yeah, I think I've gotten a good... I might squeeze for an extra couple of minutes, but I think I've gotten most of it out, because not much is coming out anymore. So yeah, with the almond milk, you let the almonds sit for 24 hours in distilled water, and you cover it, and you come back, and then you empty the distilled water, obviously, and then you rinse the almonds with distilled water. Don't use tap water because you'll spoil your milk. And then once I rinse it with distilled water, then I add fresh distilled water to the almonds, again at 1.3 ratio, 1 to 1.3, so 1 part almond to 1.3 distilled water, and then I let it sit for another 24 hours, and then I come back and blend it, and then I strain it out. And I do that with the coconut milk as well, all at room temperature. I know there's videos with coconut milk, you use warm water, but I don't. I just leave it all room temperature. And with the coconut milk as well, you can see once you strain it all out that there's actually a lot of oil in it. It's actually quite fascinating. There's a lot of oil that looks like you've actually added coconut oil to it, but it's not. It's just all the fats, in the coconut chips that you used, and it comes out really white. Like, it's just really, really nice. And again, when you do it yourself, it's just amazing lathering and quality. And what you buy from the shops is not concentrated. It's very, very diluted, and they've got gums in it to make it thick. So just to give you the illusion that it's concentrated, but it really isn't. Alright, so I think that's it for the oats. It's extremely thick now, I can't get any more out. So what I'll do is I'll set this aside. I'll take my gloves off. Oh, and I've got a little bit here, and it's just extra creamy, like extra creamy. It's really nice. And then what I'll do is I'll show you. Look at that. See how beautiful that is? Really, really nice. Now you can keep squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. It just depends when you want to stop. Yeah, I'm confident. I only use 300 grams of oats, so there's not really a lot to squeeze out. Usually sometimes I might do a kilo of oats. So I usually stand there for like half an hour squeezing, but I only use 300 grams. Alright, so this is a frozen one that I've had in my freezer for a few weeks now. And just take the ice chunks. Oh, it doesn't really matter anyway. And yeah, like that's really, that's it. And you see me break it off in some of my videos, and literally 1 cube per batch, per kilo of oil that I do. So that's exactly how I do my oat milk, and actually all my milks. That's how I do it, and it's just such an economical way. It takes very little space. Right, so that's how I make all my milks, and really simple, really straightforward. Nothing over the top. Very easy to do, beautiful inside, and let me know what you think of it if you decide to try it. Right, so that's all pretty much for today's video. Now I'm still feeling a little tired and a little low on energy, but that's okay. I'm going to go rest up now. So I thought I'll just do a quick video into showing how I do my oat milks, or all my milks actually. Right, so thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section if you decide to try this sort of, this type of milks, like oat milk, if you decide to make your own. And it's just fantastic. Definitely give it a try. Right, so I will be heading off, and I will see everyone soon. And thank you very much once again for all the kind get well messages over YouTube and social media. Bye for now.